Hi Dawn, my name is Cassie and I'm the reader behind Moments Are. Thank you so much for your patience. I got behind and not usually like that. Okay, so you have your numbers are either 2 or 3. I'm gonna go ahead and go with 3. And you're looking to find out if there's anything more between you and Aliana. Okay, that's what I hope. I hope her name is pronounced that way. It's a beautiful name. However it's pronounced, it's beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shuffle these cards until they feel right. Okay. And once I do that, once I do that, we're gonna shuffle them this way 3 times, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we're gonna pull 3 cards from here. Okay. Just wanna turn them so you can see them, okay? All right, we're gonna pull 2 cards from this one as well. I'm gonna go ahead and read all of the cards at once. So you'll have to bear with me while I pull cards from different decks here. Right, 1, 2, 3. Okay. One, 2, 3. You get an extra card. Okay. You've got 4 major arcana cards that just came out here, okay? So this is important. This is an important relationship here, okay? All right, and I'm gonna pull 1 from this deck and 1 from another deck, because I was gonna originally pull 3, but this one popped out, which is good. It's a good card to pop out here. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. What an interesting card to get for this particular reading. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So we have some very, very positive stuff going on here. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with the King of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this relationship has been very grounded, and it hasn't really, stepped over any kind of boundaries, until this gift was given in December. I do feel like she has feelings for you, though, because, well, it's obvious to me. I feel like she has feelings for you. We've got the Queen of Cups. It's a very feeling-oriented woman, right? And, she's also probably very intuitive and also very like kind of a more quiet presence than a loud one, but there's something about her that it's like she made this gesture to you because she was kind of testing out the waters, kind of seeing what would happen next and that kind of thing. And she does find you as like being very, very special to her. She, it's interesting this being represented with the coins, okay? But there's like an abundance of feelings that she has for you, okay? It's like they're solid, they're real, it's something that you can actually build off of, okay? There's some kind of sacrifice, though, that she feels like she's going to have to make in order to be with you. And, but she trusts you. She's ready to take this risk. I think that the sacrifice, actually, now that I think about it and I look at the rest of the cards here, I think the sacrifice has to do with just, she has to sacrifice her stability, okay? Like what she knows is stable, to take a risk with something that can become very passionate and you know, upend her, basically. She doesn't, you know, she likes to feel more stable and calm and collected and all of that kind of stuff. So to her, being in an emotional situation with you, you know, the problem isn't that. It's that the emotional situation could be kind of torrential for her. She doesn't want that she doesn't want to have a really volatile relationship, for example. I don't think anybody does, but you know, that's the kind of feeling I get, that she's maybe had an experience or observed somebody in the past as being in a relationship, and you know, she doesn't want to have to sacrifice her ability to be grounded to be in a relationship. But she does trust you, and she knows that the risk is worth taking. We've got the Fool here, okay? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards here. That's really incredible. So another thing, okay, let me explain why I say that. When major arcana cards come up, it lets me know that this is a big deal, okay? This is a big relationship. This is an important relationship to have. You guys are going to be going through a lot together, and I do feel that it's going in the romantic direction. I find this card to be so interesting, but let's go ahead and talk about freedom. One thing, and I think you value this too, is not to get too enmeshed with one another. Understand that you're both individuals, and you know, I can say that now, and it's like, well, of course I know that, you know. But when you get into a relationship and there's all of those feelings, you know, coming up and everything, it's almost like those feelings can make two people feel like they're the other person, like they have to take care of that other person so much that they lose themselves in that. And I feel like that's a potential problem. So you've got to make sure that you stay independent. Now these are dream cards, okay? And so each item in the dream oracle cards is going to represent something more, okay? So this is a symbol, this isn't literal, okay? So what you got was a computer card, okay? So I feel like there's something that is very calculating about this, you know? Like, I think that you have to understand this is a process that's you know, gonna happen. Really think about, like when I think about computers, I think about cognitive science, like cognitive psychology, for example, cognitive neuroscience, you know, that kind of stuff. And I just really feel like there's, you have to be very mindful in this situation. You have to, you know, kind of, you know, you've got to be in your head, okay? And the reason I think that is that I think that she will meet you there and will, like, you know, she needs somebody to be on her same level. Now, I understand that you are intelligent enough. I see from this that you're intelligent enough that that's not going to be an issue. But I think that sometimes when we start transitioning between like a friendship to romance, we can kind of seem like we are, you know, pretty dumb, you know? So I just wanted to kind of mention that, and I feel like that's why that came up. So you've got the Sun card, the equivalent of the sun, okay? It flew out of the deck when I was shuffling, as you saw. This lets me know that the end result of this is going to be happy, okay? You're going to be happy with the end result. So I do feel like this is something more. It's going to turn into something more, and I do feel like this is going to be great for you. It's going to grow. It's going to nurture the two of you and all of that. One thing is that you're going to have to let it, evolve the way that it feels like doing. You might feel like it's moving too slow. It will come though, okay? Understand that you have the ability to move forward yourself, you know? I think that she would like that. And know that this is changing. Both of you guys are being changed by this relationship, you know? you're gonna get to know her intimate self, you know, and she's gonna get to know your intimate self, and that's gonna be a little bit different than what you've been seeing up until now. Now, I don't think that that's gonna be different bad. It's just gonna be different, you know. But I feel like both of you are gonna like what you find out. I just want to mention again this moving forward energy. I really feel like it would be a good idea for you to make some kind of gesture towards her. You might want to give her a gift around Valentine's Day, just as a gesture that's, you know, a gesture to let her know that you were thinking of her and you wanted to return that gift to her, you know. And it doesn't have to be anything major, but just something to show her that you were thinking of her. I think that would be a good idea. And just she wants some signals from you, you know. She wants to see how you feel. She's not certain how you feel and if you'd even be open to this, right? And I feel like if she knows that that's what you want, then she'd feel better about entering into a relationship with you, you know, to get some kind of assurance that, you know, yeah, this isn't just in her head, you know. And it's kind of interesting because I feel like on your end, you're kind of thinking kind of similarly, like, is this in my head? Am I reading too much into this, or did that mean something? You know, I really do feel it meant something, and I really do feel like she would respond very well if you were to either return that gift, or if you were, I mean, not give it back. I don't mean that. I mean, if you were to get her a gift as well, and to just pursue her, ask her if she wants to spend some time with you, okay? She might be busy, but just, you know, ask her if there's another day that would be better for her, you know, that kind of thing. And, yeah, this looks really good. So, I'm happy for you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I will see you on my channel.